Hello there and welcome back to some more Dragon Quest Builders 2. My inventory's sparse, so we're ready to go to Crumbledon. I would like to go to Crumbledon, please. Yes, let us go. Last episode we went to the second island, Blossom Bay, and after that built a bunch of stuff. And had a good old time doing it too. I built a kitchen, I built a place for people to eat, toilets, all sorts. I take it you're heading off on another grand adventure. We'll be waiting for you to return with new recruits and materials to help us build the best island ever. And fear not, Josephus, I assure you this island will be perfectly safe under my supervision. Go, my boy, and take care. If this Crumbledon place suddenly like Furrowfield, chances are I'll have your work cut out for you. Make sure you come back in one piece. Bon voyage, Josephus. We'll keep Lulutovia safe while you're away. Expect you to regale me with stories of your heroic escapades when you return. All aboard for a trip aboard. Time to set sail. Yar. I think the townsfolk are supposed to be here, but it's night time, so it's just me. They're speaking to me from across the map through radio transmission. Okay. Sailing takes a long time, but it's okay, because we like to sail anyway. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-doo. The encoding said it was overloaded, but it's literally a black fucking screen, so I don't know what you mean. Don't know what you mean. Crumbledon, the land of golden sands. So this is the land of golden sands that Hairy Hermit told us about, eh? This place looks abandoned to me. I doubt we'll find anyone to take back with us, let alone that metal we need, but I suppose it can't hurt to have a quick nose around. In that case, I'll hold the port here while you two are lumbering the land. Just let me know when you're ready to set sail back to the Isle of Awakening, and I'll set the sail. Huh? Oh, that was some serious shaking. Something tells me there's more to this place than meets the eye. Come on, Josephus, let's take a look around. Right, let's check if the encoding dies, or if it's just throwing a wobbly and it's okay now. So it's already some logs and things, interesting. Some chalky area. Some minecarts. You know, I'm not sure which is worse, the sticky swamps of Furrowfield or the roasting heat of this deserted desert. What have we got here? Physically can't destroy the rails. Interesting. Any idea what these planks with the strips of metal on top are? They're the rails. Rail tracks. You can zoom along them in a cart. Sounds like a right laugh. Whoa, another one. These cricks just keep on cut. Whoa! Gah, just our luck. We've only been here 2 minutes and already we're in a hole. Hope you're not hurt, Josephus, because you're the only one who can build us a way out of this place. The look in your face says something's not right. Don't tell me you can't smash the stone to build a staircase out of here, can you? We're in a whole lot of trouble now. Oi! You two alright down there? Huh? Who said? Look, Josephus up there. Here, take these and build yourselves a way back up. You ready, Mouth? I mean, I'm just going to build myself a way out, so if you can't follow me, that's not my problem. You two alright? Looks like nothing's broken at least. You best be heading home. This island ain't no place for holiday makers. Hey, you ain't here on holiday? You've come to find yourselves a few new mates and some metal? You asking if I know anyone? I ain't sure if I should be telling you. Who are you two anyhow? You're a builder? You ain't pulling me leg, are you? But if you're telling the truth... this is very interesting news indeed. I'm Babs. Pleased to meet you, Giuseppe. You two, Maroff. If you really are a builder, maybe you can help me with something. Come with me, I'll show you the way. Follow me. I'm coming. This place is much more built up than Furfield is already. A lot more industrial, which I like. I like industrial things. You know what might be better? If I turn the frame rate down to 30 FPS, it might stop lagging. I mean, it might stop encoding overloaded. Welcome to Crumbledon, the land of plenty. Around here, the precious stuff just pours out the ground, or at least it did once upon a time. Now we got nothing, not since the children of Argon shut down the mine. Now look at the place, you'd never know this used to be a bustling mining town, or that the tumbled down bar over there was once the hub of our little community. I've been dreaming of getting the mine open again and giving this town a new lease of life. And you're here. Well, now you're here, we can make it happen for real. I don't see why you need us so badly. Seems to me like you've got enough people to make a start. If only it was that simple, I could explain, but you're better off be getting it straight from these horses' mouths. The horses' mouths. You'll get the picture. Alright. Oh, Digby, is there really nothing we can do? I missed the whiff of that stuffy tunnel there, you know what I mean? Look, Dougie, if I told you once, I told you 1,000 times. Unless we can smash through that rock, we ain't getting back in the mine. Huh? Who are you? I ain't seen your face before. Reckon I'd remember someone that scrawny. A builder? What you mean, like a bodybuilder? Pull the other one. Get out of it. Go on, shoot. Back to where you come from. The children of Argon don't too kindly to any type of building. Hang about, Digby. Didn't we come here to rebuild the town, not Babs fulfill her dreams? Babs is everything to us, you see. A sister, an auntie, a niece, a mother, a brother. She's the light of our lives, the apple of our eyes, the pin cushion of our hopes. We thought that if we came here, we could reopen the mine and put a smile back on our beautiful face. But that place is sealed tighter than a very tightly sealed thing. And even if we could get the mine up and running again, we're all too terrified of what the children of Argon would do to us if we did. It ain't fair. I ain't having it no more. Someone gives a drink. I need a digger's jigger. What's a cheery chappy like you doing, talking to a washed-up old codger like me? Who are you, anyway? A builder of all the humanity. Take that devilish grin of yours and get right out of it. Don't even mention the B word around here, outsider, unless you want the children of Argon breathing down your neck. This island was once an haven for rough, tough miners with money to burn. Business in me pub was booming. But now the golden age is over and me dreams are dead and buried. Everything's gone to the dogs. You see, mining and metalworking go against the teachings of the children of Argon. That's just how it is now. In other words, your kind aren't welcome around these parts, so do yourself a favour and get out while you still can. We'll have no trouble here. Right, Babs. So you heard them all out, did you? Now you can see what a pickle we're in. Just so you know, the Bold Guild is Magrog. He used to be a blacksmith. The guy wearing the bow tie's my old man Den. He's the landlord of the bar. Really? Den? As in, like, Dirty Den? Yeah, we met them. They were moaning about the mine being sealed up and being brainwashed for the children of Argon. I guess Babs is like, you know, Barbara Windsor. Peggy. It doesn't matter. I never believed a single word of Argon's teachings myself, but I wish I could say the same for the others. They fell for his lies hook, line and sinker. When the mine closed, his beloved pub went bust. I'd love to get the mine back in working order and get Dad's gaff up and running again, but I don't know how. What's that? You look at me, Dad's lucky to have a daughter like me, who wants to put a smile back on his face? Oh, I ain't bothered if he smiles or not. I'm just sick of watching him mooch about with a face like thunder. What that bloke needs is something to keep him busy, you know what I mean? If you want to help me, you can start by making the traditional drink of Crumbledon Digger's Jigger. A bit of light refreshment's just what we need to drag these brooding bludgers out of the doldrums. You need a cask to make it. Be a gent and knock one together and put it in the pub right where my old man always used to keep it. Ah. I've come up with a new recipe. Yay! For a cask, a round receptacle best suited for storing beverages. Just plonk a cask down. Fucking hell. Plop it down. Right, I've already got infinite things, so that makes life useful. That's why I go to the islands, because it means I can do stuff like this a lot quicker. Plop. Well, Ian, you made the cask just like I asked. Now you're ready to whistle up a digger's jigger. Stick one of these vine apples in the cask and the digger's jiggers will be ready in a jiffy. So this is a cooking station, but you make drinks with it instead. Yes. Josephus makes his first digger's jigger. Nice one, you ain't just a builder, you're a born barman to boot. Well, ain't you going to give you a little taste of that digger's jigger you made? Yeah, sure. That's a digger's jigger. The despicable drink the children of Argon call the builder's bathwater. And whilst you're either ways, builder, your kind ain't welcome round here. Oh, forgive us, Argon. Take pity in our souls. This is all the work of that blasphemous builder. We ain't done nothing. Builder? But what the heck was that spooky voice? Is that you, Argon? Builder, come to me. That voice is calling for you, Josephus. We all heard it. Sounded like it was coming from near the old mine entrance. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go and take a butcher's. I don't know where you get the courage, Babs. Me and Dougie will stay up top and keep an eye on things. Not on your Nelly. You two are coming with, whether you like it or not. Comprende? Please, Babs, don't make us go. I don't think we got the stomach for it. Oh, give over. We're only going to the bottom of the steps. Me and Josephus will go first, and you two will follow, or else. I think that voice came from somewhere around. Ooh. Ah, the voice is back and it's booing and oohing like nobody's business. That bleeding delicious diggers jiggers has incurred Argon's wrath. Sounds like it's coming from behind this pile of sand, Josephus. Do us a favour and see if you can clear it away. A couple of swings of that whopping great mallet of yours should do the trick. Alright. Oh, blimey, there's an horrible monster hiding in there. Save me, Babs, save me! Ooh. Poor thing, sounds like he's upset. Have a word with it, Josephus, see if we can find out what the problem is. Boo-hoo. You, builder, you find me, you free me. Thank you. No power, no more. Bring me copper, silver, gold, get strong again. We haven't just met and already asking us for the moon on a stick. I think I like this guy. You need copper, silver and gold, eh? I'd love to help, but the entrance to the mine's completely blocked off. Babs, it's a monster. You ain't really going to help it, are you? You, Babs? Babs kind, Babs pretty. Me help Babs too. Blocked tunnel this way. We take closer look. Follow. You won't smash this rock? Yeah, if these rocks weren't here, we could get the mine up and running again. It's what I've always dreamed of. Then may you make dream come true. No, that was brilliant. You told that wall down like it was made of paper. Core blimey. What was that bleeding great din all about? Do my eyes deceive me, or are you Goldilocks? Legend has it the mine of Crumbledon was once guarded by a great golem, but when the metal disappeared, so did he. Strength gone. Need help. Your help. We've been looking to clear those rocks for years and never imagined it would happen like this. Everyone on Crumbledon knows the legends of the Guardian of the Mine, but I always thought they were just kiddie stories. How wrong can a girl be? Josephus, would you and Melroth mind having a quick butcher's in the tunnels? I'm sure Digby and Dougie would be more than happy to show you around. But nobody's been down there in donkey's years. There'll be spots where the roof's all caved in. Sand and what have you blocking the way. How are we going to get past that? I thought this might happen. Lucky for us, Josephus, I've got just the thing for such a situation. They've been lying around for yonks. Some miners from here. 20 rusty wrecking balls. Go on, Josephus, get in there. Blast through a few roadblocks, fix a few supports, and get this mine going again. Alright, Dougie, do what the lady says. Tell him to take Josephus on a guided tour of the finest mine in Crumbledon. I'd go myself if it weren't for me incurable claustrophobia. That ain't fair, Dig, but you know how bad me monstrophobia's got recently. In them caves we crawling with horrible creatures. What's worse, you sending me in with a builder. Oh. Josephus, can you search the nearby tunnels and bring back a few lumps of copper? 5 should do. I only want to check the quality. I just pray Hargon doesn't catch wind. If you're on a wrecking ball, you're better than cover, because when that thing blows, it takes everything nearby with it. Josephus, Malroth, hold up. Perhaps just give me a right for earful. If you're going to go spelunking, you need a seasoned miner by your side, so here I am. Whoa, was that another earthquake? Yeah, ever since the Golden Age came to a close, the ground ain't never stopped shaking. It's years since I was last in these tunnels, but I don't remember them being in this bad a shape. Old Argo must have let his lackeys loose down here. Back in the day, you couldn't swing a pick down these mines without striking a seam of gold. But now look at it, there ain't nothing but sand and stones. Hold on a tick, this weren't here before. Cool, other butchers do this. The old tunnel's all stuffed up with sand. It must have fallen in from up top. Seems like a job for one of them rusty wrecking balls what Babs gave you. Just watch where you're putting it, yeah? See ya. Sterling work, Josephus. You want the floor with that wall? Hell yeah, brother. I'm going to need lots of building materials, so this is fine. Oh yeah. Nice one, Josephus. You blew a path clean through that sand, destroying stuff up shore to get us in Argon's good books. There might be more of them rusty wrecking balls knocking about in these tunnels, so make sure you pick up any you find. Meatheads like me can't be trusted with that kind of firepower. Chances are I'll squeeze it too hard and blow me biceps off, so I'll let you take care of the blasting. Alright then, hi-ho, it's off to bleeding work we go. Oh, and by the way, it's easy to lose your bearings down here in the dark. Look, if you whip your map out, you can cycle through it level by level. The mine on Crumbledon is spread over several levels. Press minus open the main map, use L&R to cycle through the different depths. This is upper level. So this thing. Oh, it's vine apples. There's copper over here, I can see it. Hang about, this don't look good at all. Them supports have seen better days, better get them fixed, quick, smart. Oh, because otherwise it might blow, like, fall in on me. That makes sense. Mushrooms. Well, I'm Marshall, so I guess that makes sense. Look, the posts what prop up the roof are in the posts what prop up the roof are in terrible shape. The old tunnel could collapse at any moment. We've got to get them fixed before the next earthquake hits, or the next earthquake hits, or we'll be buried alive. Get them softwood blocks in place, hurry. Will do. No, you silly bitch. Bonk. The supporting pillars are repaired. Lovely job, Lee. Them supports look good as new. You've done this before, ain't you? Nice one, Josephus. Thanks to your marvellous mending skills, these supports should hold for the foreseeable. Looks like we've stumbled on a good bit of metal too. That mallet of yours won't be able to break the harder rocks, but it should do the trick for copper and coal. First things first, let's nab ourselves a few nice lumps of copper from our old mate Magrog, and we might as well bag a bit of coal while we're here. Josephus obtains a chunk of coal. Yes. What's that black lump you've got there? Whatever it is, it could come in useful. If you see any more of that stuff, bung it in the bag. Okay. So he's digging where the copper is to tell me where it is. Let's dig all this coal out. Now, we're real Minecraft now, boys. Let's get like 30. 30 coal should do. For what we need it for. I don't actually know this part of the game at all. Besides, like, 2/3 of the way through it. It's a long story. But I don't know the start of it or what I have to do here. Or how much coal I'm going to need, but I thought 30 should be fine. Well, Joey, you thought wrong. Yeah, probably. That's 27. There's more here. They also won't let me destroy the supports. I guess that makes sense. Right, that's 30 coal. Here's all the copper. Ding ding! Let's get 50 of this. If we can. What's that, just it wouldn't be a lump of copper, would it? Old man Magog wanted 5, remember? Let's bag him up and get the heck out of here. Get in, Josephus. Now we've got all the copper we need, let's head up top again and show Magog the goods. Hold on, aren't you supposed to be a miner? You should stay behind and do some work for a change. If you go back now, you'll be in for another one of Bab's tongue lashings. Yeah, maybe you got a point. Alright, then I'll stay here and dig for a bit longer, but you two better go and see Magog pronto. Alright, you got a point. Here we go. It's gonna get us 50 of this copper. I think I need like thousands probably, but let's start with 50. Because I'm sure I can do something with it. Can't dig the ground he's digging, because otherwise he would be digging nothing and that wouldn't make any sense. Can I do this? Yes. The answer is yes. Will the game stop me or will it let me do this? I'm going to keep going as long as it lets me. Hell yeah, brother. Okay, these are stronger jackies. They drop apples. That's nice. It's 43. We're not quite done yet, but nearly. Boosh. Come on, camera. There we go. Sort itself out. There's more up there, don't forget that. Hey! Old bastard. Another cave. See ya. Already got so much shit. Also, I can level up again now. So it is worth killing things. It's good to know. Malachite. Ooh. Malachite is a, is it a metal? Or is it a mineral? I don't remember. It's something. All I know is it is real in real life. Ow. Did you fucking not? Seared steak. Ooh. I'll take some of this malachite while I'm here. I don't need a lot, mind you, just a bit. See ya. Okay, more shit for me. The more of that I leave, the worse the lag will get, probably, so I'm not going to do that. Oh. The Nava Globe. I can now walk to the copper dig site. Fantastic. Speaking of copper. Fuck off. There we go. Bonk. I've got enough copper now, but I'm going to leave it here. Go through here just to make sure. It's 56. It's a nice amount of copper. It's a brick building here, which is interesting. Give me some bombs. There's a dusty book entitled A New Dawn. Just have us take a closer look. Seems to be a long handwritten memoir. Do you want to read it? Yeah, sure. How many times the sun has set since I arrived at Crumbledon I cannot say, but at some indeterminate point this place became my home. The locals have a peculiar dress and even more peculiar fascination with their own muscles. But even so, they welcome me as one with a long-lost brother. They live simple lives, hunting bunnicorns, foraging for mushrooms or prickly peaches. Little do they know what wonders sleep beneath their feet, labyrinthine tunnels filled with ancient treasures and the most marvellous metals. I must confess that there is a certain something whose construction I've long intended to see to fruition. Should my plan succeed, this simple Spartan society may soon be transformed into one of bustling abundance, where the locals can finally put their mighty muscles to use. In this world that knows not the power of creation, I can but pray that my small effort, the people may begin to see the joy of building once more. The memoir ends there. What's through here? If anything. It might just be rock all the way through. Or get to a rock I can't break. Okay, that's enough of that. Dug through there, so I can go through there later if I want. Right, let's warp back to town. Crumbledon Town. Hello. Josephus, I can see it in your eyes. There's still copper in these mines after all. Let me take a closer look. Yes, this is top quality Crumbledon copper, alright. You won't find any finer than this. Seems the mines have a little life in them yet. Sorry to butt in, but I spoke with Goldilocks while you lot were screwing about down the mine. He says that the more metal we can give him, the more his strength will return. And once he's got all his powers back, he can use them to fill up the mine with precious minerals again. It'll be like the gold rush never ended, he says. Is that so? Then perhaps we benefit from the copper that Josephus just brought back. Can't hurt, can it? And we can't exactly leave him in this state, poor old thing. I say we give him the copper. Is that copper? Copper not enough. Need gold to become gold golem, strong golem. When strength return, metal returns too. But copper stronger than stone. We become copper golem, stronger golem. You give me copper? I will. Thank you, friend. Throw copper at me. Become part of me. Throw very hard. Cool, blimey, that's bleeding brilliant. You've turned him into a copper golem. Hold up, only his head's gone copper. What about the rest of him? Hoo-hoo, me look silly. Need more copper. Maybe 1,000 lumps. 1,000? Pull the other one. That's impossible, surely. I wouldn't say that. There might not be what it once was, but there's got to be more copper down there. Deepy, look what I found. I had a bit more of a dig about, and that mine is chock full of copper. Look at all this what I brought back. Is that it? Is that bleeding it? He always was a late little skiver, Dougie. Give me a break, Digby. I'm the only geezer doing any work around here. I ain't even got a pub to unwind out after me shift. How am I expected to keep me morale up, eh? Always with the excuses. Why don't you stop moaning about morale and just get on with your job? Don't be so harsh on him, Maroff. Mining ain't no holiday in the sun, you know. It's hard graft. Dirty, dark and dangerous. The lads have to have some way of letting off steam. I'll help that layabout let off some steam by cracking his thick head open. That should give it all the hot air. Let's save that one as a last resort, eh? Think I've got a better idea. How we can get all the copper Goldilocks needs. Yeah? What do you need? It pains me to say, but as things stand, we ain't getting our hands on 1,000 lumps of copper anytime soon. But if we can give the miners something to look forward to after an hard day's work, it might motivate them to work a bit harder. And I know just the thing. All we need to do is give them their old pub back. You mean rebuild the pub? Exactly. The walls are falling down. There ain't much furniture left. But that's where Dad's pub used to be. The first thing I want you to do is make a cocktail counter. Just plonk a cocktail shaker over there on the bar where Dad can see it. You probably have to make it out of the copper, but I ain't an expert. If you need metalworking tips, Magrog's your man. You're looking cheerful as always, young man. What business is a lad like you got with an old-timer like me? So you want to make a cocktail shaker from the pub, but you don't know how to do it. I'm sure you've heard already, but crafting's forbidden in these parts. I used to smith myself, but I doused my forge some time ago. You see, the mine dried up and Cumberland's glory days were over. In fact, it wasn't so long ago that the children of Hargon seized control of the island. Their teachings seem to take root in no time, not at all. Just about everyone here is a believer these days. Still, a blacksmith's fire never truly dies. As this is for bows, I'll teach you what you need to know. I trust you'll keep a little arrangement secret. Before you can work with it, you'll have to turn the raw copper into copper ingots in the roaring fire of a forge. So you'd better start by making yourself a forge, eh? Whip one up at the workbench, put it down around here, and then the forging can begin. Eureka, just learns a new recipe. Forge. A sturdy stone smithy hot enough to melt almost anything. Can be used to cast metal ingots. Oh yes. Oh yes. Just checking what we got. Sorry. I'd like to build a forge. I need some stone. Just any old stone will do. I get stone from these stones. It's been a while since I had to worry about getting stone. No, what are we out here, mate? Right, let's see if we can build two. Yes. Okay, in the bag. Get this out. Put that there. How big are the forges? They're fucking massive. Okay. Aha! So you've built your forge. Hargon won't be happy about that, but in for a gold coin, in for a gold bar, as they say. Time to get forging. Alright, let's start by making some copper ingots. I'd like to build some copper ingots, please. I'd like to build 5 here. I think it takes a while. That's why I built 2 forges. Yeah. 5 here. Let me just allow it to simmer for a bit. Do 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 do. Oh, the old cactus cutlet. Marvelous. Hell yeah, but looking forward to trying to figure out how I'm going to build this area up nicely and not make it look like shit. That's the hard part. I can build things, I just don't know how to make them look good. Usually I fail spectacularly. That's a lift that I've fallen down. Great. Let me get back up. No! Oh god! That's fine. Okay, so they get collected in groups of 5. You got it, okay. You made the copper ingots, just like the children of Hargon say. You builders are fearful creatures, who if I hadn't hung up my anvil already, you'd have me out of a job. Just remember that the metal you find in the mines is as good as useless unless you smelt it into an ingot, and if you ever need more coal, you'll find plenty down in the mine. You know, I'm not without my reservations, but I think Babs might be onto something with this idea of using Den's pub to light a fire under the miners' behinds. Alright, Josephus. Hello. Did Magog teach you how to work metal? Now you can get cracking on that cocktail shaker. Just make sure you place it on the bar when you're done and make that cocktail counter, yeah? That way Dad will be sure to spot it. Yeah, no problem. Will do. Eureka! Josephus learns a new recipe. For a cocktail shaker. A copper container for concocting a plethora of potent something. I thought I could read it in time, but I didn't. Let me read the... I'll read it again. Potent potables. Ding! Don't need cord, I've got infinite cord. Cocktail counter. Core! Not bad. Huh, oh. Thanks, Josephus, that cocktail counter is just what we need to get these miners and me, Dad, motivated. What the? I can't believe me mince pies. Mince pies is Cockney rolling slang for eyes, I think. Is this a cocktail counter? Me pub, it's back. Alright lads, diggers jiggers on the house. I did mention my dad used to be a landlord of this gaff, didn't I? The miners used to come here every night to let off steam, but they was always back down the pit at the crack of dawn the next morning. I was only a little girl back then, but I remember how happy they always looked. You could say him and the miners were my heroes. And now that you're here, Josephus, I get the feeling we can rebuild the pub and turn this island back into the hive of activity it once was. I know it's a big favour to ask, but will you help me? Yeah, sure. Thank you so much. I knew you had a good heart. I just wish you had a few more good miners. Where are we supposed to find any around here? No matter how hard Dougie and Digby work, there's still only 2 of them. Any bright ideas, Josephus? I do have bright ideas. What are you grinning about? Do you think I'm ready to bring in more good miners? I did. We can use the builder's bell, you say? Are you talking about that old thing? When you ring it, the sound draws people in and you can become a better builder. You don't say. Well, you better give that thing a ring then, don't you? Base level 1. And I should learn a bunch of new recipes too. The population of Josephus' base just got a little bigger. Ah, yes. Yes, yeah, carry the 3. Haha! Josephus learns a load of new recipes. Adobe wall, copper wall, stone steps, saloon door, lantern, sconce, stone table, keg counter, stone stool, stone pot, barrel, crockery, leather sack, bottles, full flagon. What the bleeding awe is that sound? I ain't never heard anything like it. It worked, it really worked. We found ourselves some new miners. Can't remember the last time I felt this way. I have this uncontrollable urge to make things again. Get you, Josephus. You invented full flagons, barrels, and collections of bowls. Well, that's all stuff for the pub. That ain't all. He's figured out how to make keg counters and copper wall blocks too. I just hope there's enough copper down there below for all this. Hey, you've been here 5 minutes and you're inventing new stuff. If I didn't know anybody, I'd say you're getting into this. Cool, you builders are something else. I haven't felt this full of beans since breakfast. Seeing as you brought me, you best say hello to our new revivals. Go on, give them a proper crumbled and welcome. Hello, mate. Watcher. We heard the sound of the bell and come over to see what the commotion was. What's going on here? Why does it reek of metal? You're a builder, not only that, you're building the pub and mining again. The children of Argon won't stand for it, I'm telling on you. The industry will hear about this. Oi, you lot. Hang about, Babs, is that you? You was nothing more than ankle bite last time I saw you. Time flies, eh? Me and Josephus have decided to get the mine up and running again. I want you to give us an hand. Eh? But I see he's heresy in the eyes of Argon. I'll never forget when the mines dried up at the Children of Argon band building. There was nothing left for us here. You was wailing, begging for us not to go, but we had no choice. It was hamstrings versus heartstrings that day. I know we go back a long way, Babs, but we're living the master of destruction now. We might have abandoned the mine, but we can't abandon our faith. But as long as the Children of Argon don't hear about it, we're all yours. If we keep the digging nice and quiet, it won't do no harm. 3 more miners moving to Josephus' base. What is with everyone going, oh, as long as they don't find out. Aren't they supposed to be omnipotent? When you rang that bell, these miners came running like moths to a flame. Now they're on board, we should see a little upturn in output. Josephus. You know we was wrong about you, the monster's blind us to the truth, but the glorious sound of that bell snapped us all back to our senses. What he means is we're finished with the Children of Argon, for now we want to help you build stuff, innit? That's settled then, you've done so much for us already, Josephus, but things are only just getting off the ground. Why don't we go and tell Goldie Rocks about the plan? Poor thing thinks he'll ever be back to his gold south again. Alright, fine. Hello, Babs. Hello, Builder. You find where to get metal for me? Hiya, Goldie Rocks. Listen, we've got something really important to tell you. Let me know if I miss anything out, won't you, Josephus? Sure. So we think there's a way to get more metal out of the mine, but we need to motivate the miners first. That's why we're going to build a pub. That'll get them digging away like Billy-O, and whatever metal they find, we'll hand it over to you. You'll have your powers back before you know it. And when that happens, the Golden Age will return, and the copper, silver, and gold ore will be flowing through the tunnels like shiny rivers. Babs, very clever, very pretty. Me like you very much. But gold very deep underground, very little gold. Need copper first, become copper golem. You heard the man, Josephus. We need to get mining, which means we need to build a pub to make the miners motivated to mine. Reckon you can rustle up a nice blueprint for us? Yes, I think I can. Look over here. And that seems good. Let's go. Hey. Josephus draws out a copper bar blueprint. Are they dartboards? Yeah, I need some dartboards. Okay, that's fine. Josephus, this is brilliant. It's the pub of my dreams, the old copper bar. With a pub like this at our local, we can re-unwind after an hard day and get back in their minds bright-eyed and bushy-tailed every morning, regularly dig up even more metal. Hang about, Digby. That's easy for you to say, but you ain't seen the damage the Children of Argon have done down there. This place is in a right state. We've got some serious repair work to do before we can even think about picking our picks up to pick more holes in the tunnels. Ah, big coincidence. Me have favours to ask. Same as your favours, not copying, honest. Going for gold. Fix up the tunnels. First favour, fix tunnels. Mine tunnels have bad damage, dangerous, make tunnels safe. Miner go deeper in tunnels, get more metal. Build a bar. Second favour, make nice bar. With nice bar, miners do more mining, get more metal. Give me 1,000 lumps of copper. Me become copper golem. So first things first, we've got to give this man a makeover and get me pub serving again. Josephus, you're the key to making this happen. Yeah, make it a good one, will you? With games and waiters all and dancing girls dressed up in cottontail costumes, just like the good old days. If we had a fancy gaff like that to roll into at the end of the shift, we'd motivate like nobody's business. If it'd help that much, I don't mind being a dancing girl. God, blimey, you ain't pulling me leg, are you? You really do it for realsies? Truth is, my mum used to be a dancing girl. Seems kind of right that I'll follow in her footsteps. Is that right? Go on then, Babs. Get the fishnets on for your ma's sake. Nah. Look, lads, I know your game. If I get all dressed up in fancy dancing club, you lot are just going to sit around staring at me when there's work to be done. Tell you what, once we've got the pub up and running again, I'll think about it. Get in, Babs. You may be a very happy miner. If bar built, pretty lady looking prettier, then must build pub, must mine metal, me want to see too. Get a grip, Goldilocks. We've got enough boneheads around here without you turning into one too. Get the mission. Begin. Right, first floor only. I need copper wall and iron blocks. Hello. We've got something to live for now. We're building the old copper bar. Cool, can't wait to see the old place booming even bigger and brighter than it was before. I know the boys will be just as far as I, and soon enough the metal's going to come pouring out of that pit, which is why I need you to do me a favour. As you know, Joseph, a typical miner gets up at the crack of dawn and spends all day digging down in the mine. Evenings are for stress relief and are spent at the pub. But before we can start letting off steam, we always gather together in the middle of town and announce what we dug up that day. That's where you come in. We need a place to turn in our finds to deliver the daily report. In other words, an accumulation station for the excavation declaration. Rolls right off the tongue. Back in the gold rush days, we used to do it over there, right next to where Goldilocks is sitting. We can't just go chucking our precious metal on the ground. Oh no, we need a tree or a chest to store it, just like the good old days. Whack a few chests down there, would ya? You fucking prick. I mean, builder. Good lad. You fucking manky. You son of a bitch. You slag. You fucking slag. I need no wood. Well, it's night time. I should probably rest. But at the same time, I could keep digging, though. Hey. Bong. What? Is it one further forward? Is it right against the wall? Yeah. That's some top-notch chest placement. Just have a accumulation station exactly as I remember it. Now we're ready to get mining again. Let me go over the nuts and bolts of the job one last time. As our star builder, you're in charge of fixing broken beams, removing rubble and making the place safe. Once you've shored up a section, Dougie will lead in the lads and public work. Then every evening we'll tot up the day's ore, read out the accumulation declaration and hand over the copper to Goldilocks. Of course, it'll stick in our crawlers to give our hard-earned loot away like that. But once Goldilocks is back to full strength and the mine's bursting with gold again, we'll be rolling in it. The declaration takes place every day as soon as the sun goes down. We always ring a bell nice and loud before it starts so everyone can hear. Down in the mines you lose all track of the time, but if you keep an eye out for the daily report, you know when it's time to head back up top and hey. Time's of the essence, just take Dougie and Mal off, get yourself down them tunnels, you're the linchpin of this whole operation. As for me, I'll stay up here and mind the gaff while you're away. If any more miners turn up, I'll show them the ropes and keep them in line. Alright, Digby, I'll do it. I'll do anything to see the bar built and Babs Abbey, even if it means facing up to be crippling monstrophobia. Lovely job, now I've got our roll sorted. There's only one thing left to do. To pray for the safety of the miners and the power of our pecs. It's flexor time. Flexor time? What's that? Ain't never heard of flexor time before. I reckon you'd be good at it, Joseph. It's not so much. We need a bit more meat on your bones if you want to join the peck party. Come on, Malvoff, join in. This is actually pretty fun. Am I doing it right? Alright, Joseph, it's your turn. It's time to put them tiddly triceps of yours to work. Alright. Cool, blimey, look at the biceps on him. I'm plenty of bona fide crumble dunner. Right then, I'll leave the lads to the scenes. You can follow us down when you're done prepping up here, Josephus. Alright, you robber lot, get them rears in gear and down the mine on the double. Josephus, you're heading back down in the mine, ain't ya? Yeah, take this. It's nothing much, I know, but I made it especially for you in case you get peckish. A serving of shrooms on a stick. Oh, Josephus, what should you just give you, eh? Where's mine? It ain't fair. Well, if you ain't going to share it with me, you better opt for it for Dougie after Dougie before I give you a piece of my mind. Oh, one more thing. If you spot Dougie gupping at a wall, he's probably trying to figure out a way through it. Make sure you have him out, yeah? Geezer ain't the sharpest tool. But he is a tool. Boosh. See you, bitch. Just gonna do that before I forget. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Meant to take the copper, thank you. Okay, let's go down and see what he needs help with. Come then, lads. If he's just staring at a wall, he needs a way through. And he can't get a way through. So there's definitely going to be some building I need to do, but mostly I think it'll be okay. Yeah, here's a plan. See ya. Hey, what's that crate doing on the rail tracks? What, that old thing? It's a minecart, mate. Now there's a minecart using to ride along the rails. Looks like we've reached one of the old loading stations. If we could mend the tracks and connect this station to the base, we'd have a convenient little transport route. Oh, I just have got a job for you. You saw the track running through the tunnel, right? Well, it looks like this is the last stop on the line. If you fixed up the track, it'd make all in our diggings back a whole lot easier. You don't expect us to carry it all home in our pockets, do you? You just lay a piece of track wherever there's a section missing or the minecart's going to a hole. Yeah, well, I need iron to do that. Oh, if you need more bits of railway to finish the repairs, there should be plenty of unused track lying about the place. Yeah, I remember seeing some on the way over. It might be a good idea to pick up all the track we find on our way back to base. Out of the goodness of me heart, I'll give you the track you need. It's kind of far back to base, though. Tell you what, just do it up to that first stop sign for now. Think you can handle it, just go back the way you came, keeping a mince pie out for any breaks in the track. Use that minecart if you like. If you ever want to have a natter about the finer details of laying a good minecart track, just give us a shout, yeah? You didn't give me any fucking rail cart track. Oh, no, you're going to tell me where the track is. Okay, good, thank you. Okay, you want me to build it up to there. There's loads of tracks here I can use. I've never been in an actual mine before. Are they like this? You know, you have a video game depiction of what a mine looks like, but I've never actually been in one. I'm pretty sure they're quite dangerous. Especially disused mines. You don't want to be just walking around in a mine. You'll fuck yourself up real quick. Is this a time for a bigger bango attack? Is this better? It is. Again, I'm so used to not using it, I forget that it's actually quite a useful tool. You're the only tool here, Joey. Got him. I'm taking all the track, because I'm going to try and finish the track in one go. Okay, right, so, track 63. Anytime there's a break in the rail, we've got to fix it. The best way to do that is to ride the actual minecart and see where a break of the track happens. This is probably easier if I do this. rather than ride up. Let's just go straight. There's even stone on the ground to show me where it wants the minecart track to be. I don't know if I have to listen to physics, if it has to make sense, or if it just works. Okay, there's a track here, there's a chest here. With more bombs in it. Thank you. There you go. Well, Ninja Service, that's the loading station connected with the first stop sign on the route. In case you ain't noticed, you can make a station by placing a stop sign next to a piece of track. Every time a minecart passes a station, it'll stop. Pretty convenient, don't you think? Now you've got the basics down, it's time to use that track to connect the line all the way back to base. And don't worry if you run out of track, just grab some more from one of the old lines we ain't using no more. I've still got 27, so I'm okay for now. That's the second stop sign. Hello, so take up me off of sorry. Hello. So to take up me off of a detailed explanation of the ins and outs of laying minecart tracks, have you? No. No, tell me. For this job you need to fill in the gaps in the track. If you like, you can hop in a minecart and jump out when you hit a bit of what's missing. You see, the minecart comes to an halt if there's no track for it to run on. Should make finding the broken bits a piece of bleeding cake. Now, I don't know if the rail continues on a block that's higher or lower than what you're on, because the tracks are joined together automatically if you place them next to each other. Now, if you come across a piece where dirt or sand's blocking the way, just whip out that massive mallet and give any bothersome blocks a big old builder's bosh. Finally, you might not know this, but if you whack a minecart and pick it up, you can keep it in your inventory to use any time you like. Pretty handy, eh? If you ever learn how to make them yourself, you should whip up a load, then you can ride the rails whenever the fancy strikes you. If you're in on track, there's plenty of it using around town, so just use however you see fit. Right then, time to make tracks, eh? Back to base we go. I'm definitely not going to have enough track pieces. We nearly do. But not quite. So I need to go to town and just like break a bunch of track that we're not using. Is that what you mean? Like all this. I need like maybe 30 more. That's what I'm going to go to. I'm going to go to like 30. And then we'll see if I'm right. I need to be able to build minecart track at some point, because this will help me in the Isle of Awakening a lot. Being able to get from place to place using minecart power. It'll even be useful, I don't know if for sure if it works like this, but if the citizens of the place can use the minecarts, then that would be very helpful. That's connected, right. We're nearly there. I'm going to need a bit more minecart, I think. Had to go further than I thought. But if we're not using this one anymore... Did it again. I was nearly there. Let's try with just this 7. Damn it, that's one off. Well, there's one down here that's just loose, so. Whee! I'm going to rebuild all of these rails at some point. Pop. Nice one, Josephus. Our lives will be a lot easier now we can cart it to the loading station and back. The minecart will run whenever there's a stretch of track, riding the rails in our fun and it's quicker than walking too. Well then, how's about you and me and Maroff take the maiden voyage on our fancy new minecart track? Hold on, there's 3 of us but only one minecart. You don't expect us to all cram in there together, do you? Don't you get your knickers in a twist, Maroff. If Josephus makes a wooden minecart for each of us and marks them side by side on the track, we can all ride together. What do you say, Josephus? If you whistle up a few more carts, we can all head back down in the mine in style. And that ain't the only thing. I want to have a shufty at what's on the other side of that bridge. I don't know what a shufty is. Shufty? Eureka, Josephus learns a new recipe, a wooden minecart. Classic cart with a frame fashioned from wood, can be used to ride on track. Straight section of rails and sleepers for carts to careen along. Changes into when placed on a corner. Stop sign. When you see the sign, it's the end of the line. Three wooden minecarts. Strange I don't need metal for the wheels, but that's okay. I need iron ingots for that. That's not going to happen. Okay, that's a good song as well. Oh, they can ride them. Good. If it's faster for them to do so. Gooey, are you Goomans? It's been a long time since I last saw one of you. I'm happy you came to greet me, but not all monsters down here are friendly, you know. Some are really dangerous. Night slime is the worst. That's when the hoodlums come out. If you see a blue cowl and an ormoo's muscles, you best steer clear. The sun doesn't shine down here in the tunnel, so it's squeezy peasy to be given its bed slime. But if you see a hoodlum, you can be super certain that the sun's gone down. That's how you know it's slime to go back up before they splat you. Can you knock it all through here? Can, mate. Absolutely, I can. So they refuse to jump up more than one tile. Killed. See ya. Yeah, of course I can. There you go, buddy. I mean, you already could have ran through there, but since you're thick as pig shit, I don't blame you. I smell a battle brewing. Who goes there? Gordon Bennett and a bat for brunch. Them lot are part of Argon's army. Josephus Maroff. Keep them filthy blighters away from me. Alright. Sorry. We got this. just as Marot's level increases. Yes. Maroth gets stronger just as it reaches level 11. His match from HP increase. And Eureka just as learns a new recipe. Copper sword, a simple sword with a blade of beaten copper. That'll be good for the villagers. I'm going to keep the poison needle because its instant attack is pretty good. The monsters are defeated. Great. Phew, thanks for sorting that. I thought I was going to have a heart attack there. I've got to say, just over 2.5 bleeding strong for a skinny geezer. But would you look at the state of this place? Argon's monstery mates must have been using it as a lair, filthy beggars. They messed this gaff up good and proper. Can't believe they treat such terrific tunnels with such disrespect. It's unforgivable. If we monstrophobia hadn't turned me into such a blinking coward, I'd get my own back in them blag skites, to make no mistake. Let's see now, I recognise this place. It used to be one of the main excavation sites back in the day. There's definitely material to be mined here. Once we've got a few more miners on board, let's head back up top and give Digby a quick status update. Oh, don't forget to activate the Nava globe if you ain't already. These tunnels are like a maze, all twisty and tunny. If you ever lose your way, then glowing globes are just a ticket for getting yourself back on track. Thanks. Right. I'll see you guys next time when we go back and tell Digby the good news. See you then. Goodbye.